What's up, y'all? It's your boy Kev on stage, and it's time for Dear Kev on Stage. Hey, Kev, I love your channel, and even though I do get some backlash because of my name, I was wondering about your opinion. Her name's the Canadian Witch, by the way. With Easter at our door, what are your thoughts on the fact that pagans and Christians argue about the holidays? Knowing that paganism existed before Christianism and that we all share holidays with Christians one way or another. I don't want this to become a war of religion, last thing we need, but curious about your thoughts. Like, for example, Ostara is a holiday celebrating fertility and rebirth. The goddess Eostra was a fertility goddess, and her symbol animal was a rabbit/hare. Eggs is a symbol of fertility. Now with Easter here, there is the death and resurrection of Jesus, but commercially, remember that there was egg and rabbit chocolates before it became insane with different color Easter chocolates. Take care, keep doing awesome videos, and happy Easter. Joyeux Pakis in French. Natasha, aka the Canadian Witch. Fact for you in case you want to do research for the video: December 21st, Christmas, and December 21st, Yule/winter solstice. And she lists some other ones, like November 1st is All Saints Day, and November 1st is Samhain. All right, thank you for the question, and I did this one because it's almost Easter. I hear that a lot. This ain't nothing but a pagan holiday. This ain't nothing but a pagan holiday. Christmas is a pagan holiday. Easter, I was unaware of, was a pagan holiday. I don't know that much about pagan holidays. But here's what I think. And here's the other thing I want to mention. I've heard a lot about, people always mention Christmas couldn't have happened in December because Jesus would have been born in the spring. And people have done a lot of theology, research about the time periods and all that. And even with Easter, there was no proof that Jesus died on a Friday and rose on a Sunday. We just thought it. The Derek Coley said, on Sunday, see on Friday, they took him and they let him down. On Saturday, all day Saturday, there was no activity. They thought Jesus really had died, but Sunday. So there's no proof that it was actually Sunday that Jesus rose. So my answer to you, Natasha, is, it doesn't really bother me whether it's true or not, because the reason I celebrate Easter, and I agree with your point that it's the commercialization, I don't think comes from the part of Christians necessarily, right? Because the commercialization of Christmas, the Santa and all that stuff doesn't necessarily coincide with, Jesus, the gift-giving part. And the commercialization of Easter doesn't necessarily coincide with Christianity. I think it's interesting that the holidays are so similar. But the point I want to make is I think I celebrate Easter. I use Easter as a time to remind myself of what Jesus did for me, for my sins. Dying on the cross for me. All the gift giving and I don't even do the baskets. I don't even give my kids baskets. I do take them to Easter egg hunts because it's just a fun thing to do. Like, who doesn't want to find a candy egg with a thing in it? And I agree that part doesn't coincide with the Jesus part. But in church we always say Easter is not about candy, but we're gonna give you some candy anyway. So it's kind of confusing to the kids. But honestly, I think it's just a fun activity to do in the spring, to go Easter egg hunting. And for Christmas, I agree that the gift giving probably isn't the best thing, but it's become known to Americans to give gifts during Christmas. And I always like to remind myself and my kids that Jesus was born for you, and we celebrate that during Christmas. Not necessarily this is the time he was born. We didn't even really get into that. Because the point is, if you believe in Jesus as God and all that stuff, then you celebrate it. It's like a half birthday. My son's school, Zay, anybody whose birthday wasn't in the school year, they celebrated their half birthday. So Zay's birthday was August. They gave him a party in March because he wouldn't be in school in August. So to him, it didn't matter. All he cared about was cupcakes. So even though his birthday wasn't that day, the celebration was more important to him. Remind him that people loved and cared about him and that people wanted to eat cupcakes with him. So that's kind of how I feel about it. It's an opportunity for us to celebrate what we believe in. And I do find it interesting that Christianity and paganism celebrate holidays. Even, I've even heard that the wedding ring, you can see how much I wear my ring, my thing is gone. The wedding ring is pagan, come from pagan beliefs. But to me, it's just a symbol of my love for my wife. So, and her love to me and our commitment to one another. So I think it's what you make it. Okay, I guess it's a longer video than I thought of. But I think it's what you make it. Thanks for the question, Canadian Witch. You are welcome on my channel. You're not going to catch any flack from me. It's all love here on Kev on Stage. You know what that means? Here comes a hug. You asked for it. You asked for it. Come here, come here.
What's up, everybody? It's Kev on Stage. Go and subscribe to my YouTube page. And don't you be bitter. Just follow me on Twitter.